What is going on, everybody? It is Dfitzwm and the R32 back here with another video. Today we're going to be mounting some rubber bands of a couple tires on our Model T5s in preparation for dumping the car, maxing out the coils once again, and then getting it aligned sometime tomorrow afternoon. So without further ado, let's get right into today's video. I recently had a blowout in the front because it must be rubbing something on the inside of the wheel well, and I used that as an excuse to just go ahead and order all the smaller tires that I wanted to do before Gatlinburg anyways. So here we are. The worst part, the absolute worst part of having these super sick work aluminum lugs is that I can't just impact them on and off. I have to go around and break them all with the breaker bar and the little lug key, which just takes so much longer. But I learned my lesson with the 326 lugs. Those I used to just impact on and off and they got destroyed. So trying to at least keep these nice. One in a row, and as you can see, unfortunately, the rest of the tires are like brand new. So also, I am literally so dumb, not actually, but I ordered two 1540s, and there's no reason I needed to order two 1540s if I have a nice set of two here on the rear. Bro, what am I doing? It looks like I'll just have a set for next time. Let's go ahead and get these others taken off on this side. Probably just gonna leave it on a jack and then head off to get the tires swapped. Whatever we were rubbing on the inside of the driver's side was not doing it at all. Maybe a little bit on this side, but not nearly as much. So I don't know what we're rubbing on that side, but we definitely got to figure it out. Hopefully the smaller tire helps with that a little bit. Fingers crossed. We got the tractor all started up. This thing's been killing it over the last few months. I know there hasn't been much of an update, but just know it's an absolute trooper and a half. Go ahead and get everything loaded up and start our long ass journey to go get some tires mounted. Let's get it. Just stopped and got some gas. Go down in the comments right now and guess how much it was to fill up the truck. All right, so I pulled up to Danny and Jay's and hung out for a little bit and went to start the truck, and for some reason the glow plugs don't turn on when the motor's hot. The glow plugs only turn on when the truck is cold, and now the starter is completely fried. So we're gonna try hitting it with a hammer and see if that breaks it loose or if the batteries have enough power or what. It is always something, dude. Dude, I think the battery's dead. The battery's dead? I feel like. I might have melted the battery cable off of the terminal, which is pretty sick. Did this one melt? No, this one's straight. I'm gonna assume that's the starting battery. Dude, look at that. Look at that shit, dude.
It's hot as fuck.
No, I see it. It's liquid metal, dude. Look at that. It's dripping.
Yeah, should I send it? It definitely, like, sparked. Dude, that was close. Yeah, it wants it.
Ah, I smell something electrical fire.
Yeah, it's burning.
All right, so we finally got the truck started. You guys can see the terminal is still melting. We're gonna send it, and hopefully Logan has a new terminal or something at his house, but we're still going to get the tires mounted. Let's get it. Huge shout out to Danny and Logan for helping mounting the tires this afternoon. If any of you guys need any automotive work repair, be sure to hit up Logan. His information will be down in the description below. We are doing the two 1540s on the 9 and then the 20540s on the 8. It should be plenty skimpy enough to get close to fender or lip when we get back to the car this afternoon. Hell yeah, one in a row. I got quoted like 160 to do all 4 of these tires, and there's no fucking way I'm paying 160.
We need 205. Come on, restart on that.
One in a row.
Might not even have to put no fire on that one.
Sounds. Scared the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go. It was so disheartening to get here and have to turn the truck off and like see if it's gonna start again, but here is the stretch on the 8s. These are gonna go in the rear, and that amount of sidewall right there, that's gonna get us very close to fender lip in the rear, which is gonna be awesome. So the tires we just pulled off of the 8s, the 215/40s, that's what we're gonna put on the 9s. They should stretch a whole lot easier since they're worn in a little bit, and then I'll just have an extra set of brand new tires. The stretch on these 9s, which are going in the front, is fucking awesome. Here we have a Hot Wheels Flame Ford Ranger with the clears. Y'all rocking with the flames? Y'all rocking with the Ranger? Thankfully, Logan had an extra terminal, which is pretty sick.
This is a permanent fix.
Yeah, this is solid.
And my electric tape, I tried electrical tape it down.
Dude, it just kept...
It should melt it up. It should just melting.
Yeah, well. All right, so we hung out, swam in the pool, did fuck all for the last probably 3 hours, and appears a turbo turbo fucking FRS, excuse me, and we're getting ready to go for a ride, and then we'll go put the wheels on. So yes,
this thing fucks like high key.
I'm excited, dude.
It's not fast. It's not quick.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, we were cooking too for a minute. Dude, this thing fucking rips. Oh my god, that compared to the pull before that, this thing's grippy as fuck, and you can max it out with this power, just have the most amount of fun. Alright, so we are back at the house. We're getting ready to lower all 4 corners. We're not gonna touch the camber or anything tonight. If anything, I'll take a little bit out at the alignment tomorrow. Shout out to Danny for letting me borrow some Quality BC wrenches. I don't know where mine are, so it's easier to just borrow some. But we're getting ready to dial everything down, pop on the new tire sizes, and see what we're working with. So let's get right into it. We got the collars maxed. As you guys see, mandatory working on the car shoes is slides of your choice, so make sure you are wearing slides. Let's pop the wheel on, move the back. My own, so it took this one a second to break free. All right, 2 of 4 now done. I kind of regret ever raising the car that much because the amount I just had to lower it is ridiculous. All right, 2 in a row. All right, so here it is in the air so far after one side. The front is a lot more sagged than the rear is. This looks fire already, just in the air. We might have to trim some of that corner of the kit bumper. We'll see, but let's put it on the ground, see what we got. No, I'm just kidding. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, right off the old jacks. Oh my god, I don't think that's gonna be that low, because you got to keep in mind, 1, there's wood blocks over there. 2, we have the fat raised side. On this side, fat wheels and tires, but this kind of looks pretty good actually with these stocks. But it's gonna look pretty good, man. Look pretty good. Yo, this front. If I can turn like that, I will genuinely be surprised. I kind of fired out. Well, let's roll this thing off the blocks and get doing the other side. My lip was pretty beat, it was pretty loose, but we just tossed a couple zip ties behind here, so 3 new zip ties, that should be just fine. We're gonna start in the rear just by dialing this coilover down and move up to the front. This one took a little bit of PB Blaster, but we good.
we are done with the driver rear. It will not move anymore. This is my dad's bike, in case you're curious. Electric glide. It's got a cam in it, it's tuned, it's pretty sick. Now the passenger front is all done. I really had to move the fronts a whole lot less than I did in the rear. I found a little power steering leak from one of the hard lines, soft lines, I don't know, from one of the lines on the rack. Let me show you. You guys see we got a little leak up there. I think that's where it's coming from. Possibly down here as well. I can't tell if that's just from it leaking and dripping down on it or if it's leaking from there, but we're gonna try and tighten up those fittings real quick and then put this thing on the ground, torque all the wheels, and I guess take it out. This is the corner that I had the rubbing issues on, so fingers crossed we don't have that. I've never had that in the past. Well, it's time to lower it. If everything looks okay, we're gonna torque it and take it out. Oh, there's a jack. Here, you guys can hold this. That's pretty fire. Pretty fire. Still in the wood, of course, but oh my god, does that look so much better, dude. So much better. Let's torque them hose. So here is full lock on the driver's side. I don't know if we got the spring rates to be doing all of that, but we just won't hit bumps while turning. How about that? And here we are, max turned on the passenger side. I think we're gonna be good. Let's check the other direction. The other direction, shoo! Driver's side good, passenger side. How we looking? Oh, money. All right, I'm gonna let this hoe warm up. And I just checked the oil as well. We got like 400 kilometers left before we need to do the oil change. I kind of wish I did that before I lowered it, but we'll just take an afternoon to get the car in the air and change the oil. You already know she's good though. All right, so we made it to a lit up spot. I think the alignment is okay for the most part. In the front, it's very close considering how much we lowered it. We actually didn't have to lower it that much in the front, but in the rear, the toe is definitely toe in, but it's very drivable. It doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel like out of alignment or when I lowered it on washers even. There's a big difference going from stock ride height to dumped versus okay, you know, lowered a little bit to lower. Here is the rear once again. This side is a little more toe in, but again, not by much at all. And the last corner, the front right, not bad at all. As far as how this thing came out, street car, very happy. There's a little bit of clicking noise in the rear. It sounds like either drive shaft or axle, and I know my axle boots have been beat for a little while now, so I don't know if one of my axles is going, if my drive shaft is rubbing on something. It only happens like uphill when there's like extra weight on the rear. So we're gonna call it a night. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for tomorrow when we get the alignment. Make sure you guys are liking, make sure you guys are subscribing, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great night.